Hey peeps, Silveus here, back on El Mary Leaf. I am doing something simple and playing a character that I don't really... At this low level, it doesn't matter if he dies after my last death on Tibia with Silveus. You look over there, there's a nice little picture for like last video. Ormond, you can watch me die at the absolute end. I like not dying in Tibia. You know, like whenever it comes down to it, you know, not dying like an idiot is always an improvement. Anyway, so I haven't been back on Leaf since I did the last video, so I'm not sure how many of my things actually sold. The answer is all of them. I'm still, however, far enough away from that sweet, sweet Medusa shield that I've got a whiles to go. I'm thinking I might sell the bow here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to sell the bow. Go for pure cash. Screw it. That's about it all. By the way, somebody asked me why I have my, like, my hotkey chats like that. You'll see here I go high kick, yes, high trade kick, high deposit all, and high yes. Oh, and also this one, sorry. High task mission passage, yes. The NPCs in Tibia will respond to things like in the order that they show up in that line of text. So I just put high in front of everything because they'll respond to high first and then they'll go from there. That way I don't, because those are all like, actually those are all hotkeys that I use. Let me kill this guy. Let me kill this guy better. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I gotta remember I have to pick up spells too, actually. Anyway. So, yeah, those are all actual hotkeys that I, like, functionally use. So, yeah, the high deposit all one is so that I don't have to type in high deposit all each time. The high trade one, repeat the process. Kick is a unique one because if you say that while you're on a boat, it will teleport you off the boat. I think it was originally inputted back in the days where the boats weren't protection zones, and even when they were eventually protection zones, people would still like barricade them and try to kill people that were coming off of them. So you can just go kick, and you don't even have to say anything to the NPC. You just say kick right off the bat, and he just teleports you off the side of the boat. It's actually kind of convenient. So I have that set up so that I can just move faster, because it does actually move you faster. And then same with all the other ones. The high task mission passage one is the most notable one, I think, for being odd. And, yeah, like, that'll just trigger any of those things. So if there's a quest, it'll trigger it. If there's a task, it'll trigger it. And if there's, like, I'm asking for passage from an NPC, it will also trigger it. Not all the NPCs work exactly in the way that I think they should, though. So sometimes there's some actual, like, issues where I do have to manually say yes and things like that. But for the most part, it works. And it works pretty well, too, actually. I need to get my hands on maybe like another spear or two, I think, before I start running out. So I'm kind of glad I'm hitting these swamp trolls now. I'd be a lot gladder if these swamp trolls were dropping anything, though. Oh, for real? For real, Zor? Wood. Well, I've always wanted swamp troll wood. Said nobody ever. For anybody who watched, by the way, this is kind of funny. I did that video. My like most viewed video, I guess, was the one where I'm explaining how you can use the market to make some cash. So since that was my most viewed video, I decided to make like a better version of that one. So the other day I decided to hop on. Well, today I decided to hop on just a few hours ago, and make a like follow up to that where I was like. Basically, these are the items that showed up in my inbox after 3 days, and this is kind of what my profit was. So yeah, I made that video, like, put the button annotations up on it and everything. you know, wrote the description and everything for it, and then when I was going to check the annotations, I realized I couldn't hear anything on it. And what happened was I used the other program, the one that I originally was putting videos on, that doesn't give me as much like functionality. Hey, look, level 13 or level 14, whatever. Yeah, so it doesn't give me as much functionality. I should have been casting spells more often, man. And I'm running out of spears. How am I running out of spears? I'm gonna be irritated if I run out of spears and can't kill any of these trolls. Anyway, so yeah, I was using the old program. Nice. Sick. 44 brown mushrooms. It's a solid haul. Anyway, yeah, use the old program because it doesn't put the overlay on it, which just makes it simpler for things that I don't really want anybody, like it doesn't need the overlay for, basically. And I forgot that I last used it. I used that program when I did my Twitch stream on, I guess last Saturday it was. Oh, great. Come on. Why does this happen to me? All those trolls I killed, not a single one of them could drop me a flippin' spear? Let's see if any of the spears I threw on the floor are still here. Of course they're not. You know, it's like... I don't even know why I try sometimes. We'll do it this way. Oh, was I fighting in defensive the whole time too? Or did I just switch to that? I think I just switched to that. This is awesome, by the way. I really, really want one of you guys to just drop a flipping spear. And I'm pretty confident it's not going to happen. I will probably kill literally every single one of these trolls. Well, I mean, I might as well start at the top. Man, a fireball rune would be kind of awesome right about here. Oh, look at that. Is that a spear? That's a spear. Woo! How many spears is that? That's one spear. Alright. I mean, it's not great, but it's one spear. Now, maybe we could just turn this one spear into two spears. Everything would be great in my life. Oh, yeah. Two spears. Two spears, baby. Two spears! I was a little concerned that that was going to let me in the fire. I want to kill this dude that was up here. Alright, I want to kill that slime before it kills me. Did that one get away from me? Where did he run to? Whatever. I don't care. Alright, let's just kill the bajillion trolls that are over here now. Maybe I'll get some medicine pouches. Maybe I'll get more spears since I'm already down to one again. Spear, thank God. No. Now. The nice thing about being surrounded here as a paladin is that these things still can't really hurt me. Unlike all those higher level Minotaur dudes in Ormond who could totally hurt me when I was surrounded by them. Kicked my face in. I'm like barely breaking even on the whole spears thing at this point, which is awesome. Medicine patch, awesome. Man, I need better heals. I did not mean to push that particular button. God. That spell. Three spears. Woo! Progress is being made. Oh man, 5 spears. It's crazy. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. I'm hoping that by the end of this video I'll have enough money in medicine pouches to be able to get my hands on a Medusa shield. At least a Medusa shield. I'm also hoping I can manage to get myself a crown helmet. Bam. Somebody else here apparently enjoys doing that also, which I thought was funny. I'm not the only one that likes hiding fires. It's a fish. Fish your wish. Am I not attacking him for some reason? I don't know why I'm not attacking him. Oh no, get back here. No, 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 no. No. None yet. Nothing. Great. Nothing has always been my favorite thing to have drop. Let me tell you. I don't really need this hatchet anymore. I might as well put that back. I can't move this object. Don't lie to me. Browse field. Whoops. That was the best double tap of a button I think I've ever performed. I'm actually like I'm in all of my own capacity right now. I'm really like that should have gotten me a reward. Somebody should give me a reward for that. Alright. Anybody up here? There's probably somebody up here. Stick him in the eye. I remember that time I accidentally just walked into a fire. Oh. Good times. You know what I meant to do, and I still haven't done it? I haven't changed my outfit. I did this when I was on Rook Guard to make myself like look unique, because everybody kept their normal one, so I just changed one color of mine. But I'm thinking I need a... Because, yeah, all I did was just change the one area from, like yellowish green to, purple. Might have changed my hair, too, actually. I don't know. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. So, yeah, though, I do want to change my appearance. Let's see. What do I go with? Set outfit. Do I want to stick with... Yeah, I think I'll stick with the hunter outfit for now. Let's do this one. There we go. I'm purple! I have a fascination with using torches. In fact, on that note, let's do that. Hold on. Graphics, advanced, ambient light. Let's set it to 43. Let's see what that just does for the quality of this video. Hopefully this doesn't make it suck. But I like keeping the light like this. It's fun for me. I think, like, for the weird, like, 2D kind of crap sprite graphics that Tibia actually has, I think they did the lighting pretty well. Like, all the various lighting effects, I think, are actually kind of neat. I thought there was a beholder here, but it might be down there instead. Fishing rods sell in to the guy who buys the rat stuff, the like Rakzan, I think his name is. They sell to him, I think, for 30 gold. And I'm pretty sure they sell for more to another NPC, if I remember correctly. How's my level looking? Okay, I don't want to level up with full mana. Sick. No, 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 you're dead. You will not get away from me. Got a pelvis bone. Good. Just a chain of misses. I think that I have, at this range, it's like 50% accuracy or something like that, maxed. And because my distance is probably nowhere near what it needs to be actually maxed, I doubt I'm coming anywhere close to that. Moldy cheese and wood. Uh-oh, there is an actual beholder there. Bone Lord, I don't care. It's a beholder. Distance went up to 53. I mean, it's not really attacking me, which is cool. There we go. But I was not doing a terribly good job at killing it. Come on. There we go. 4 gold coins. Sick. I'm not doing so hot on the whole medicine pouch front today, let me tell you. I'm also not really doing on the whole, like, you know, kill enemies with my weapons thing today. 4 damage, is that what I just hit him for? Great. It's a torch. It's a hatchet and some gold coins and a Viking helmet. Yeah, I want to get my my magic level up a little bit more than it currently is. Oh, God. I like clicking drag and then it just doesn't accept that option. Alright. There we go. I bet it also takes the light source away. Alright. That's everything down here, so now we go back up. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed at how the medicine pouches aren't overflowing from my hands right now. The enemies that have dropped nothing, though, those are overflowing from my hands. Nobody wants to drop anything for me right now. Fish, a spear. Ah, there we go, medicine pouch. Harassers. Harassers. A fish. I wish I was a fish. Bam. I need to get my hands on some better distance skill. Leather boots. If you're premium, by the way, and I mentioned this also, and you're starting a new character on a new world or something along those lines, if you have another character to play, if you're not sure you're planning on like starting a new character, start the new character anyway, because worst case scenarios, you can always delete it. You can get yourself off Dawnport in maybe 30 minutes max, if you like really have issues. So just make the character right off the bat, and then get it to a trainer. This, of course, only applies if you're premium, but get it to a trainer and then just have it sit at the trainer for as long as possible. Make sure you refresh your trainers like every day and whatnot. But I mean, it can make a real distance. Yeah, a real difference. A real difference in your distance skill if you're a Paladin. It's part of the reason why, like, because I wasn't using Silveus for the longest time, and Silveus ended up with, like, by the time I started playing him at level 30, because, you know, like, I fiddled around with him a little bit. By the time I was really like, I should give Silveus a go, he had skills of, like, 80-something already. And then it was just, you know, from there, continue using him. I like throwing things into the goo. That reminds me, I never picked up that one skeleton that dropped its pelvis bone. Can never have too much pelvis, my friends. I mean, what if your current pelvis stops working for some reason? What would you do then? What would you do then? You'd have a severe pelvis deficiency. Alright. Torch. Torch. Oh, come on. I need some more medicine pouch. Medicine pouch. I don't know why Tibia decided that stair hopping was something that they needed to get rid of. I mean, I guess I can see that they didn't like, you know, they didn't like the gimmicky trying to, like, trick your way through monsters or something, but, like, I don't know. I feel like Tibia is, like, a tough enough game that the fact that, like, the players need to use every kind of, like, trick in the book, every strategy they have to get ahead, was one of the things that it made Tibia kind of cool in the first place. So they take those things away, and I think it's, like, it's hurting the game a little bit. Because that was, like, the soul of Tibia, you know? Like, using walls to trick enemies. I didn't waste all my mana. Jeez. Alright, I think when I get back into town, I have to get a much, much, much better spell. Because this sucks. A fish. A spear. A fishy spear. A spear used to kill fish. It's usually called a harpoon or a trident, I believe. 3 gold coins. That doesn't surprise me. Oh, snap. One of the buttons on my gamepad, I, like, hotkeyed. I didn't hotkey, I, like, linked it, I guess. That's not the word, but there's a word. I'm not sure what it is. I linked it to the click button. So I can actually, as long as I don't need to, like, open bodies or move the cursor in any way, I can actually play one-handed for a short period of time. Which is actually really cool. That way I can do, like, important things, like adjust my glasses, or, like, you know, scratch my head. Suppose I can, like, operate a cell phone with one hand. Holy cheese. Or something along those lines. Take a selfie. I'm all happy to say that I think I've only in my life taken 2 selfies. And, let's see. The one of them was because I surrounded my head in duct tape. And the other one was just because I had a really terrible bad hair day. By the way, just a word of advice. Do not, under any circumstances, cover your head in duct tape. You will regret that decision immediately. You can actually get duct tape off of your face pretty easily without it, like, ripping your skin off or ripping your hair out. You just have to go, like, really slow with it. So it's not like you're going to be, like, tearing out your hair. The thing that was shocking about it was, like, so I wrapped my entire head, like, from the bottom of my chin up, and then I only left a little mouth hole so that I could breathe, and then my eyes. Duct tape makes for an amazing insulator. If you're, like, concerned about freezing to death, cover yourself in duct tape. It will keep you warm. And if you cover your entire head in duct tape, it will Just imagine that you took like 6 black trash bags and wrapped them all over your head. You have maybe like 30 seconds of, oh, this isn't too bad, before you're like, wow, I think my brain is baking inside of my skull. And then you're just covered in sweat from that point on. It was definitely a mistake. I don't know what this crap is with these like yellow boxes, and I don't know how to turn it off. I think that's the store icon there. Purse. Premium features. Yeah, I don't know how to make these stupid boxes not be crappy golden crap, so that way I can like take off my items normally. Nothing. Yay. That's my favorite thing to have drop. Oh, I'm not attacking anything. I thought I had clicked on something. Bam! I feel like there's probably not more swamp trolls down here, but let's find out. Swamp trolls? Swamp trolls. I mean, the boots are kind of a good sign. Yeah, swamp trolls. Yeah, missing the swamp trolls. Me strong. Me ate spinach. Fun fact, the whole thing that spinach gives you, like, super strength is actually based off of a typo. There's, like, a nutritional, like, encyclopedia or something, and it was listing the amount of iron in spinach, and they put, like, the decimal place, like, one spot to the left or something. So it was really supposed to be, like, hypothetically, like, 2.5 grams, but it came up, like, 25 grams, which was, like, a massive amount of iron. So, and iron helps build muscle. So they were like, oh my god, spinach is like the super vegetable. But yeah, none of it's actually true. Wow, did I just, like, seriously am getting hurt by bugs? For real? For real. It's a horde of crab monsters. Did I did not fully explore that way, so let's go fully explore that way. I'm pretty sure you can't push bugs, if I remember correctly also. Whatever. I don't care. Bam. I'm glad I walked back this way. Because I would have never known there was absolutely nothing over there. Unless I had. And there's nothing over here either. Kill the bug. I kind of like the old bug graphic. I don't know if anybody remembers that one. They were like those big orange beetles at the time. You know what else graphic I like too? I did like the original wolves, and I like the original bears. These new ones are like almost cartoonish, whereas the old ones were like, I don't know, like drawings of an animal. I just thought they were better. But I really enjoyed the old rotworm. Because it was just this, like, mallish mouth in the ground, and I thought that was neat. Why am I just... Okay, what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what's over here. Right, my mana's filled again. This is odd. Is this the smuggler den? This is the smuggler den. Maybe I can get lucky and get my hands on a deer trophy? That would be amazing. I would cry if I got a deer trophy. By the way, I said one of the things I'm not going to do is I'm not going to transfer money or anything from Dao Dao to Leaf here. I'm going to like stick to that, and I'm not going to transfer money over that was made by Dao Dao. But I'm not going to redo the... Well, maybe I will. I don't know. I was going to say I'm not going to redo the Rashid quests and just, you know, like anything that needs to be sold to Rashid, I want to transfer over. But, so yeah, I'll just like, you know, any items that I can sell to Rashid, I'll hand off to Dao Dao, have her sell it, and then give him the money back. But that sounds actually like, kind of like a hassle. I might as well just do the quest. But I'll do it later on. And I think early on, I'll just keep the stuff with Dao Dao. Oh, get back here, you stupid toad. Come on. Ooh, sleepy. Crocodile. It's like 5 a.m. now. I will silence you forever. A torch. A series of misses on all of my attacks. There we go. Drinking some Gatorade. I got the Gatorade, just for the record, because like it's in a bottle, and I don't really want to keep I don't really like keeping open cans in my room. And I'm not gonna like, you know, have a big bottle of something and then like a glass in my room either, because I'll definitely end up spilling that. So I like the bottle with a lid on it. But I really don't like Gatorade. I really don't like Gatorade. Come on, you stupid spell. Do it. Do it, I said. Do it. I'm really gonna switch to Royal Spears. I look forward to that day. What are they, 25? Maybe they're 25? Wow, it's gonna be forever to kill him. Torch, 8 gold. I found 5 brown mushrooms. 1 gold coin. Follow, solo, toddy, do. Do. A short sword and a sword. That guy was dual wielding. Tibia needs to let you dual wield. I'm not really sure if... No, I can see that serving a purpose, actually, now that I think about it. I'm just not sure how they could make dual wielding into a unique feature and not have it be vastly worse or vastly better than using a two-handed weapon. Because I was going to say, like, you could use a weapon that has, like, really high attack but really low defense in one hand, and then use a weapon with really high attack, or, I'm sorry, really high defense, but, like, meh defense, or, I'm sorry, meh attack, but really high defense in the other hand, and kind of, like, counterbalance them like that. But that sounds like it would be way too good compared to just wielding a two-handed weapon. I think, at least? I'm trying to think of, like, I don't really look into a lot of weapons, and for one-handed weapons, the defense is normally, like, utterly pointless. Because, I mean, who's wielding a one-handed weapon and then not wielding a shield at the same time? Dual wielders. And idiots. Those are the only two people. I've been a big fan of dual wielding ever since I played... I think it was Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and then the second one, the Sith Lords. And the reason for it was actually really simple. It was just that when you had a because they also had those like double-bladed Darth Maul lightsabers, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. Think of it just like a sword with like a big handle, and then another sword coming out in the opposite direction of the handle. I'm sure people... Google Darth Maul if you don't know what I'm talking about. Darth Maul. Or double lightsaber, if you will. Anyway, yeah, they had those, but like you could upgrade and like put gemstones and like focusing crystals and stuff into your lightsabers in the game. So when you only had the single double lightsaber, you could only upgrade it as if it was one item, and that limited your maximum amount of upgrades. When you had two separate ones, you could upgrade them individually and get more effect that way. At least I think. I wasn't really sure. But yeah, it was because of that that I really enjoyed the whole dual wielding thing. And I've been hooked on it ever since. If the game lets me dual wield, I will absolutely dual wield. Well, to be fair, I did play one game that like massively punished you in every conceivable way for dual wielding, and it made dual wielding like worse than pretty much any other option. That game I did not dual wield it, but I don't remember what that game was. Also, that game sucked. I don't like dual wielding like guns though. Like in Call of Duty or something along those lines, I'm not gonna dual wield like sawed-off shotguns. No dual wielding Rangers, for instance. No Uzis or anything like that. I like the aim down the sight trick. I'd rather be accurate than be able to blast everything in the room, but not hit anything besides wall. Wow. Wow. The smuggler is immune to spears, it looks like. They gave me 1 gold coin and 2 torches. What a piece of crap. Oh, snap. Oh, man. It's all like, it cooled down today, which I'm not excited about because that means I couldn't have my AC on. I like AC. I like my recycled, stale, chemical-induced air, as opposed to this like natural air with nature and crap inside of it. I don't want none of that. Nobody wants any of that. There's a reason why I live indoors and not in a cave. It's because I don't like nature. I kind of wasn't expecting that to break open instantly. Usually it takes a couple of tries. I feel like I'm probably not going to get lucky and get a deer trophy, which is a shame, because I really want a deer trophy. What is today? Okay, today's Thursday. For some reason I thought it might be Friday, and I was a little concerned all of a sudden. I was like, wait, what? No, it can't be Friday. Please don't tell me it's Friday. You know what's one of the nice things about still being in school? It makes Friday into the best day of the week. You're still in school and like Friday comes around and you're like, yes! Weekend! Even Saturday, the day that doesn't actually have school in it, still pales in comparison. Like, in theory, Saturday should be better. By the way, I'm talking like assuming American school system. I don't really know about other countries. I know like some schools have class on Saturday. But anyway, like Saturday, you get to sleep in on Saturday because you know you still had school on Friday. So out of your weekend days, you've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday you can't sleep in because you still have school, but Saturday and Sunday you can sleep in. Friday and Saturday you can stay up late without it being a huge problem, but you can't stay up late on Sunday because you have school the next day. And then it's, you know, you have all of Sunday to do fun things. You have all of Saturday to do fun things, but you only have half of Friday. And yet Friday is still the best day. And the reason for Friday being the best day is it's a close tie-up with Saturday, but Friday has the benefit of being the day you've been waiting for. It's the last day. You're super excited the whole day, and then when that bell finally rings and class is over, you're like, yeah! I'm out of here! Woo! Saturday, you're just relaxing from the beginning and enjoying it from the beginning. There's no, like, build-up to Saturday. Friday's got all the anticipation and the, like, oh, man, I can't wait. And, oh, it's finally coming out. Yes! Yes! Here's the payoff! And then Sunday doesn't even count because Sunday's got all of the, like, the same as Saturday, essentially. In that, you know, it's got no build-up, but you get to stay in, or you get to stay up late. Or you don't get to stay up late, you get to sleep in. The problem with Sunday is that you can't stay up late because you have school the next day. And there's almost that, like, sense of dread where you're like, oh, man, today's my last day of happiness. It's like the last day before summer vacation ends, where you're like, or pretty much any vacation, where you're like, I have to go back to the dreary crap hole now. I don't want to. Why can't this vacation just go for another month? That's what Sunday's like. You know, and you probably put any kind of like homework or projects off until the last minute, so you're doing that on Sunday too. There's never enough time on Sunday. You know, you sleep in, you wake up at like 10, 11 or something like that. You know, you have your lunch, your breakfast, you kind of are like puttering around, and then you're like, oh crap, it's like 4 in the afternoon. I still got to do my homework, and I got to take a shower. I got to get my stuff ready for school tomorrow. By the time I'm done that, it's going to be like 8. I mean, like, sure, yeah, it's like, gives me, say you go to bed at like midnight or something like that, that gives you 4 hours, but you can't do anything fun in those 4 hours. And you don't want to get yourself like too hyped up or anything. You can't go out. I used to hate Sunday. There's just always that sense of like, oh man, no. I don't want to go to school again. I was the king of being sick on Mondays so I could skip school. I never like legitimately played hooky in that like, you know, my parents thought I had gone to school, but I didn't. But I definitely like faked illnesses plenty of times to be like, I don't feel good, Mom. I have to stay home today. Now, to be fair, I also did this a lot to avoid projects that I hadn't done. You know, like assignment was due on Monday and I didn't finish it, so I needed an extra day. I'll be like, I have explosions. I can't go to school today. There's just like dynamite exploding and I'm getting shot. I don't know. I can't go to school today. Or I would miss the bus. I had I lived in like a spirally kind of development. So to get to where the bus was, I had to come out of my little cul-de-sac that I was in, and then walk. Like I'd leave my cul-de-sac, which involved like going down a really short section of road, and then I'd come out to like the main road of my development, sort of, and then I would have to like follow that a little bit, and then that would branch off. It would kind of continue its little circle, but I would have to take a branch and follow the branch down. Man, I leveled up again. Level 16. I've really got to go get some better spells. So yeah, I would have to go all the way down that. And to save time, instead of following the road, I would cut through people's yards. But if I was like, I don't feel like going to school today, I'd like walk really slow. And then I'd be like, oh no, there goes the bus. Oh, I missed the bus. And like, you know, my mom worked, she'd go to work at like 4 and then work till like 10. She's a waitress. So like, you know, this is at 8 a.m. She's awake and everything. She doesn't have to be at work until 4. So like, you know, she could take me into work, but like, or to school, but I mean, that would require her doing some kind of work for my benefit, and she would absolutely never, under any circumstances, do that. So whenever I missed the bus, it was just a free rein to not go to school. But you couldn't, crap, I'm out of spears. When did this happen? Uh-oh. Alright, let's run back. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. So yeah, I couldn't keep just doing the same, like, uh-oh, I missed the bus thing. So, like, if it was rainy, I would cut through the yards and accidentally slip and fall into the mud and then come back in, like, covered in mud and be like, oh, I can't go. Oh, no, what do I do? This auto walk is taking me past all the most wonderful things, by the way. Like, the auto walk actually decided the best spot would be to diagonally step between the 2 slimes. Good job. My school had this idiotic policy, right? No school I've ever heard of has had this policy before. And so, like, it was my high school, but I didn't go. What an interesting assortment of things, just randomly here. In America, high school is 9 through 12 grade. I know it's, I think, different in other schools and other countries, but anyway, in America, it's 9 through 12. Do. I don't think I picked up anything to sell. Nah. Eh. Alright, I'm gonna go price check all the spells that I need to buy. Actually, you know, let me just withdraw a massive amount of money and we'll just go from there. I withdraw 5k. I feel like that's got to be way more money than I need for the spells, but we'll double check, you know, just in case. Anyway. So I went to a different school in 9th grade. I actually went to a charter school, which is like one of those, if you don't like your public school, you can go to a charter school kind of thing. And that was actually kind of cool. I think I mentioned that in a couple of my other videos, but I really enjoyed that school, and I thought that was a really good school. Prior to that, because I only went to that school for 1 year, I went to an entirely different school district. And that other school district I would consider to be like an average school district. But when my mom divorced my first stepdad, we had to like move, and you know, then we ended up in different locations. So, are you the Paladin dude? Yes. All right. Spell. Dude, I just want to know what level. Level. 8. Magic Patch, Arrow Call, Light Healing. Light Healing. I want that spell so bad. Oh, what? It's free? What? Spell, level 9. Should I buy Magic Rope? How much is Magic Rope? Magic Rope. 200? Yeah, I'll buy Magic Rope. Just so that I don't get stuck. 10. Level 10. Cure Poison. Buy that. Poison. Before I get hit by a scorpion and just die. Level 11. 12. Levitate. I don't need that right now. 13. Now see, if you look here, right? Great Light and Conjure Arrow. Okay, he did say 12 to 14. Do I want Conjure Arrow? How much is Conjure Arrow? Conjure Arrow. No, I'm not going to buy that. No. Level 14. Haste? I don't need haste right now. 15? 16. Okay, I don't want that. Ever. Nobody wants that spell. Destroy Field and Conjure Bolt? No. 18. Really? 19? When do I get Divine Strike? Intense Healing is 20. 21. Disintegrate, 22. 23. 23 is Ethereal Spear. 24 is Sniper Arrows, which I'm never going to use. 25 is Explosive Arrows. 26 is Cancel Invisibility. 27 is Holy Missile Rune. 28. 29. 30. You know, I don't trust him. I'm pretty sure I talked to one of these guys before, and they had spells at a level where they said they didn't. 35 is what? Utura? Divine Healing. Where's Utura then? 36? Is it 40? That's Divine Missile. Wait, what? Hold on. I can't use, okay, yeah, Divine... 40, really? What's 45 then? Is that Utura? That's Enchanted Spear. 50 then? Okay, so it is 50. Alright. So let's walk back while I fix my hotkeys real quick. Exura Infer? Exura Con. No. Just Exura. So what did I just buy? Magic Rope? Yeah, did all I buy? Yeah, well, I kind of bought nothing. Anyway, so I moved from that school, and then my mom was like, hey, we're going to move. And I was like, okay, well, since you're looking for a house now, is there any chance we could stay in one of the school districts that lets me go to my charter school? Because, like, I really, really like my charter school. And I really don't want to have to move schools again twice in 2 years, you know? Because, like, in 8th grade, I went to one school district, and then in 9th grade, I went to this charter school. And my mom was like, yeah, sure, I'll see what we can do. Because, like, you know, I don't want to, like, make you go to a different school district. And then she just immediately went out and ignored everything that I asked and just took me to another school district. And the best part was it was this, like, redneck, hillbilly, dumb as dirt, idiot school district. I was so incredibly upset going there. The stupidest people. Medicine pouch. Alright. Sell mine for $9.50. Anonymous? Go. Crate. Bam. Alright. So yeah. What was I saying though? I don't know what got me on this topic. Oh well. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna end this video once I oh yeah, look at that. Ixura. Ixura. It's beautiful. I'm going to the wrong place again. Whoops. I don't have any spears either. And also, what I think I had... I'm just gonna be a little bit short on getting a Medusa shield, I think, when I come back, which is a shame. So I'm gonna have to go hunting for medicine pouches again. I also got to do that quest thingy to get my first set of blessings, too. I forgot all about that. Anyway, folks, that's really weird. That was also really weird. Alright, folks, I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, check out my Facebook. For the record, that like schedule thing I've been trying to do is basically just not working. I'll figure something out with it. But yeah, I gotta go. See ya. Oh wait, what am I doing? Ah! That's not how I end the thing. There, look, you get to see all my characters. Ben the Roper, Dal, Elmary Leaf, Pre-Silveus, Silveus Guard, Viryasha, Victor Steiner, Davian. Alright, folks, I'll see you.